I can only do well if I go in thinking it's gonna suck.
I can only go in well if I've already sucked your dick before I hit record. Hey guys, welcome to homeschool. You know,
Nice.
I went to eat with my father today and we were leaving the restaurant and the floor in front of the door was really sticky.
Speaking of fellas, I like to suck on.
My father and one of the workers was in the back of the restaurant eating or something, and I looked over at him and he looked at me and he went, "Oh,
Did you go to the usual place?
sorry about that." What's the usual place? No.
Okay. Okay, where did you go?
I did not go to a Mexican restaurant.
Where did you go?
I went to a Cava in Jinx. Cava. It's a salad restaurant. Anyway.
There's
we'll
a
get to that
cava
later.
on your street. It looks gay.
We were
as
already
fuck.
in Jinx for something else. That's what
Okay.
guys with fathers do. You
I don't-
wouldn't know. Hey. So I looked at the guy eating in the back. And he looked at me and went, "Oh, sorry. We spilled water. It should smell like watermelon, huh?" And I was like, "Ah, it's supposed to smell like cum." He walked out. I didn't say it loud. I said it loud enough for my dad to hear. And we walked out to the truck and got in. And he just went, "Son." And I was like, "I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry, Dad. Dad, it was funny." He was like, "Yeah, I know, but you know, son, there's other people around." I was like, "I know, Dad."
Dad, I know.
Yeah.
Son, you have to do your cums quiet. Boy, we moved out to the damn woods because your noisy cums.
He probably, yeah.
We tried to raise you in town until you hit puberty, and then we had to go live in the damn woods
They like the damn woods.
because you're waking everybody up.
I come like the last time I'm ever gonna bust.
All
every time.
the dogs in the neighborhood are barking. Son, every time you open the damn windows, the whole neighborhood can smell you.
Well,
They
they
can
shouldn't-
smell your badness.
My whole diet when I was growing up was bologna sandwiches and Swiss rolls.
Dude,
I
I
can't
bet your
imagine the
stuff
cum smell.
tasted. I bet your stuff
Delish.
tasted. I bet your stuff was the worst. I bet.
Are you telling me
man,
I had the rankest
Whoever homegirl was in high school was a real fucking hero. Because yeah, because that'll make your juice stink. That was a fucking avalanche. The only podcast
with real
with
avalanche.
full sunflower seed. I didn't bring any sunflower seeds today. I'm glad you're making up for it. Can you pour your boy a cold brew over here? I gotta get.
Are you
it
out of your fucking mind? We already started. You want me to do all this again? All right, I'll do it.
I mean,
I'll do it.
I can't see the cold brew. I can't see the cold brew bottle because it's invisible.
Stop.
It has the invisible lizard.
This guy needs a name.
It has the invisible. It's a chameleon lizard on a bottle.
Chameleon. I'm sorry, Hector. I'm sorry.
Hey, I think I figured out my whole religious conundrum actually today.
Did you pick one?
Better.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be the Joseph Smith of Islam. What do you think?
I'm trying to think of what that wasn't. Muhammad the Joseph Smith of Islam,
I mean, I think Muhammad was kind of just the Islam of Islam.
or wasn't?
I
he
mean,
the Jesus
there
of
was-
Islam?
I mean, Islam, I think, kind of recognizes Jesus, so I think Jesus is still the Jesus of Islam. But I guess, but I guess Muhammad's like the main guy. So yeah, he's more. Yeah, you could say he's the Jesus of Islam, even though Jesus is also there. Man, that's kind of weird in Muslim heaven when you walk in and Jesus is hanging out with Muhammad, and you're like, man, I love you. You're like the Jesus of Islam, and Jesus is right there. And he's like, well, okay. And he turns the other cheek. He lets it go.
In the Jesus of Islam, in Muslim heaven, Jesus doesn't turn the other cheek.
Oh yeah? Did he fucking did Muhammad take him to the gym?
I think he took him to the gym.
Fuck yeah, dude. I like that. I like that imagery.
Took him to Planet Fitness.
Yeah,
Got his
Muhammad
ass
walking
in
up
shape.
like, man, they're just going to keep taking advantage of you. If you keep acting like this, like they're not they're not going to correct their behavior. They're not going to.
Muhammad, little known African.
I don't know. I don't know what. What do you know what Muhammad sounds like? Fucking 600 AD in the Arabian Peninsula. Okay, I'm doing an approximation. I haven't talked to an Arab since Zayd. I haven't
had the pleasure.
I've not known an Arab since Zayd.
I have not given an Arab my custom.
I've given no Arabs my custom since Zayd.
Why the fuck is that so funny to me? I don't get it. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if you. Okay, well, why do you think you're going to be the Joseph Smith of Islam? Why does that appeal to you?
I mean,
what does that mean?
it's just.
What does that mean?
Because I mean, he was the what? I mean, I hope I got his name right. He was the Mormon guy, right? Yeah, he was like, oh yeah, Christianity. That's a good setup. They got a whole good thing, and he's like, you know what? Fucking, I found a new one. Yeah, there's a new part to it. I found it right here. He's like, we gotta make some changes. But I got a vision, and it's like, yeah, of course, man. That's the way to do it. I mean, I think coming out as the Joseph Smith of Islam is also like probably a pretty good way to like get killed the same day. But if you make it past like the weekend, I bet you've got a good setup waiting for you.
The R&B singer.
Like
When the weekend comes for you and you sleep and you can get away.
If you defeat him, then you can. Yeah, you can defeat the stubborn people who don't want to come along. But like, yeah, I'm thinking if I start this tomorrow and everything goes just right, I think like our great grandchildren could grow up in the Galactic Caliphate. Because a lot of people are looking for like a global caliphate, and that's the thing. That's where my Joseph Smithing comes in. It's like it's foresight. I'm preparing for what's after global caliphate, right? I think a lot of people out there have been looking at global caliphate for so long that they're just like, yeah, we're gonna get in there. We're gonna be the whole world is just gonna be united under Islam, and we're all gonna be good. And it's like, no, it's not good. I mean, Islam is submission. That means like the stars need to submit.
You're the star scourge. You're
Star Savior.
Star scourge.
Star Savior.
But you have to make the stars submit.
Well, it's you. They get to, or maybe it means surrender. I don't remember. It means something like kind of sexy. It starts with an X. I mean an S. Whoops. I mean, I can't spell in English. I can't spell in English right now, but I can quote Quranic scripture. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go for like a walk on Turkey Mountain. And
that Quranic.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna take a walk on Turkey Mountain and find like Quran 2.
Yeah, I've never been to Turkey Mountain. I've never made the hike.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's what's called a mountain here.
I mean, it's a hill, right? It's a few hills.
I think people from a lot of parts of the country would call it a hill.
I think you put mountain at the end because it gives it legendary status.
Actually, like a lot of the places that just look like hills around here are listed as mountains.
My grandma used to have a diner in the town in Oklahoma that claims to have the largest hill in the world.
That's that one where they piled it up to like 1 foot under the limit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a rule. They're like, I don't know if it's a law.
If you put like a rock on top of it, they'll
put
fucking.
That rock there. They will come.
You get fucked by the mayor, who is a Great Dane.
It is.
The mayor's a cane Corso, and he has. The mayor is the original Georgia Bulldog mascot.
I love that.
It's the original one, the actual dog. He's still there. He's retired. And he gets to root you at the top of the hill. He says, if you're trying to make this a mountain, you're going to get a mountain.
A mountain of dog dick.
No, a mounting.
Oh, a mounting. Oh!
You know? I mean, come on, man.
Damn.
I was...
Homeschool.
That was a little...
All right.
Good stuff. Good stuff. What's that town called? Is it Spyro?
It's not Spyro. I can't remember what it is now.
Spyro has mounds. It has ancient mounds.
Those
It was
are
like
cooler
it
than
was
that.
an old mound city. I remember playing them in Quiz Bowl in middle school, and they had uniforms, and their uniforms were these T-shirts that had a bunch of like South Park looking aliens, just like, you know.
Oh God.
And they were
Take
right.
me to your dealer shit.
Yeah, and it was like Spyro, Mount, whatever their I don't know mascot is, like
The aliens.
the ALMate. Yeah. And I was like, man, why don't you just fucking, you can't give people credit. You can't give Indians credit for anything, can you? You're like, I don't think they could do it. I don't think they could pile all this dirt up like this.
The dirt, sure. I'll give them the dirt. I still think the pyramids had some sort of foolishness going.
Which
on.
ones? All of them? Every pyramid around?
I'm gonna say
Just the Egyptian ones?
I'm gonna say Egyptians in the South Americas.
Like the Central
The
Americas?
Chinese, don't the Chinese have pyramids or not obelisks?
I actually learned
ziggurats?
in my time in the Middle Kingdom that China had almost everything first. Yeah. It's a 10,000-year-old civilization.
A Chinese man once told me that they invented bikes. He was very
I
proud.
think I heard that. I heard that just about everything over there. The hamburger, that was us.
It was them.
Basketball, yep.
Definitely us. That's a bad one. You better believe.
Man,
So you're gonna be Joseph Smith.
yeah.
Of Islam.
Yeah, I just want to get,
Put the word out.
I want to get that little moon on the moon. You know what I mean?
Little Moon.
Get that little moon.
That'll be your Muslim name.
Little moon. Yeah, a little
Be
crescent.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Mike Tyson, and Lil Moon. The three most prominent Muslims.
Little moon's pretty good. I might like little crescent more though.
Ooh, Lil Cress.
Little cress. Oh.
Cressy.
Ooh.
You'll be like a creature like Nessie, but they'll say if you look
Lil
at the
Cressy.
moon the right way, you can see Cressy
Little Cressy.
coming out of the moon dust.
Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me if you ain't 5 times to Mecca a day. Don't talk to me if you ain't 5 times to Mecca
Where's your
a
rug?
day.
Where's the rug?
I've got one of those like shiny thermal blanket type that you can
Red
fold up and
blanket.
that you can put in your that you can put in your wallet.
Trauma blankets.
Yeah.
Trauma foil.
Yeah.
I'll be get a ShamWow rug if I were gonna do it. Clean while you're down there. Just roll it out.
That's you should probably be in Islam too as well.
I would like to be. What's that?
Like an imam? Like a sheikh? You want to be a sheikh?
No.
I don't know if that's a Muslim
thought it
thing
was
or
a
like
sheikh.
just an Arab
Is it not a
thing.
sheikh?
I don't know which. I've heard sheikh, but sheik I've heard sheik.
I can't take shake.
Okay.
Seriously.
All right, you wanna be a sheik?
It makes me think of steak and shake.
Well, yeah. I mean, if I were a sheikh, I'd be fucking sucking some steak and shake on the daily. I can't afford it right now.
Do you remember the story our friend used to tell?
Hey, if you're in the Gulf region, if you're in a Gulf state and you're listening to this, could you just throw us a cool 10K? You're not gonna notice. You're literally not gonna notice.
You spend 10K on lunch.
Just throw us a cool 10K.
Or a shout out. And then 10K.
Also, don't keep lions as pets, man. That's not.
And cheetahs especially.
I mean, cheetahs actually.
It's really bad for them cheetahs.
No, cheetahs like people. You should. Also, there's like a long tradition of having cheetahs as hunting, as little cunts, as hunting companions
Bitch hunters.
in the Middle East. Those guys have.
Okay, yeah. If they're gonna be chasing down prey, but a lot of times they're just chained up in a room.
Oh yeah, well you got to take them out to fucking.
If you're taking them out, then fine.
Oh yeah, dude, how sick would that be? Fucking. Oh, there's another reason to get on Islam too immediately. I want a couple of cheetahs.
The fauna.
Yeah, I want a couple of hunting cheetahs bad.
That'd be pretty cool.
Ooh, going out on the dunes with the boys. Some hares, throwing some hares out on the dunes and tossing the cheetahs at them. falconing, fucking falconing.
Falconing be sick.
My dad
Here we yeah.
had a get rich quick scheme. That was his main like attempts at like financial contribution. Were like these. He was like, I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna fall down the stairs at the place,
Yeah,
and then
slip
they'll
and
have
fall.
to pay me.
Classic.
Yeah, and then there was one where he was like, I'm going to, he's like, I think falconing's about to blow up and I'm going to be in on the ground floor. So I'm going to be out here. So first, number one, I need a falcon. And, cause I have to know what I'm doing. And then when all these rich guys from T-Town get into falconing, they're going to come out here because I'm the only game in town. I'm the guy who knows what to do. So then he just had this big falcon, and
Really?
yeah, and it
Wow.
lived in this room in our trailer house.
Oh God.
His name was Tasha,
Oh.
and
I don't think that was a falcon, bro.
it screeched. It was always screeching.
Yeah,
I think
still.
there were claw
I've
marks
known
on
some
the door.
screeching ass Toshas from
Was it
from
was it
trailer
not,
parks.
Was it not? Was that not a falcon?
Nails, yep, clicking around. I bet if you went into your dad's study, there was a piece of paper on his desk, and it said, "Upcoming get rich quick trends: 1,
Sex trafficking.
falconing; 2, Jinkos; 3, dubstep; 4, MySpace."
I don't know, man. You're describing. I think
He had it all
our
figured out.
situation would have been a lot better off if he had that kind of foresight. Oh, right. It was he. That's the joke. We're not catching each other's.
No,
We're not synced up right now.
we're not catching each other's cum here.
We better do a quick 69 on the island and just get synced up.
Blop, 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 blop. All right.
Oh, I get it now, dude. That was funny.
If I don't find a real job soon, I'm gonna try to be falconing pretty quick.
That's pretty cool. There's there are all those. There's that one rabbit and that one squirrel that are always in your backyard. So
I doubt it's the same one.
there's first. I bet you it is.
I've seen multiple rabbits in there at the same time.
Okay, so if I.
I think they live under my back porch.
Okay, then it sounds like it's probably gonna be the same fucking ones.
I
Huh?
hate it when you try to make them all seem like the same. You can't tell
Holy
brown rabbits
shit.
apart. That's the thing.
Well, you're gonna be killing them with a falcon. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't think it worked. I don't think people got into falconing like he thought they would. And so instead, yeah, it was just this room where everything was fucking ripped to shreds, and it was just like, you'd like peek in there and there's just bird shit like around and just like kind of perches, like a big tree branch leaning against the wall. I remember there was like a painter's easel, and it was just like doo-doo.
Where he tried to paint it.
I went in there trying to paint it, and it just
Just a
fucking
shitty sketch
ripped a
ripped
chunk on him. Yeah. Man.
Did he take it out with one of those big gloves?
Yeah,
Outside?
yeah, that glove. Yeah,
Falconing glove.
yeah,
Falconer. All right.
yeah. So,
You had a fake job there for a minute. That was the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
thing.
yeah. What
Yesterday
happened when
you were
tried to
hanging
go?
out, and I was doing a text message job
Right,
interview,
right,
thinking
right.
this is a little weird, but I'll take
We
it.
lost a lot of valuable game time to that.
Well,
I was trying to shoot goblins.
this morning or late last night. No, early this morning, my wife called me from China, and she was like, "You better wake up for your job." And I was like, "It is a job." She said, "Okay, hold on. What was the guy's name? What's the name of the company? Blah blah." And she just like,
My wife called from China. Dong, 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 dong. Okay, sorry. And she was talking about
she
the job.
was like, "This doesn't look real." And I was like, "They got a real website. They're on the people are on LinkedIn. They have their own Wikipedia. They really, I don't know." And then she started looking up all these instances of like Telegram or Telegram job scam this and job. I was like, this does sound an awful lot like what he told me. Fuck. And I said, whatever. I'm gonna hit him up at 8 a.m. like he said, and just play along and see if he says anything weird.
I thought his enthusiasm felt way more Indian than Swedish.
Yeah.
I'd never seen a Swede speak with that kind of like warmth.
Effusiveness.
Yeah,
Right.
and yeah.
Well, I hit him up and he was like, "Good morning, John." And I was like, "Oh, good morning, Roger. I was just wondering. I was looking at your
This
website."
guy really puts the Raj in Roger.
He raged me hard, and I said, "I looked at the website. I can't find anything about expanding into Oklahoma." He said, and now that I know it's probably an Indian guy, he was like, "Well, like I said, we haven't yet commenced the office, so there would not be any trace on the website." And I was like, "Interesting, interesting. How did you guys find my application on Monster.com? I don't remember applying." And then he said, "Well, we look at Monster.com." And I was like, "Oh," and I never applied on Monster.com. I got his ass.
Oh,
And then I said, "Oh."
you're like, I applied on Ghost. I was trying to think of something that's like
It's
a
on
monster.
ghettogaggers.com.
Fuck, man. I put my.
I got you because I put my application on Grinder and you are caught. No, he said that, and then I said, "Nice. What is your business's tax code with the U.S. just for my files? Because I have an LLC I usually get paid through." And then he stopped answering. So I started talking to the lady with tears in my eyes because my wife was right. I started text messaging the lady that put me through to him, Ida Gunsberg or something. I said, "Ida, I'm having difficulty connecting with Roger." And she said, "Oh, I will talk to him right now. That would be great, thank you. Also, where is Roger? It's 8 a.m. Central Time." And then she stopped answering. And I was, I wasn't so much upset that the job wasn't real, that my wife is the one that told me the job wasn't real. And I kept telling her, "Yeah, maybe, I don't know, but hey, what if it is? Wouldn't that be great if I got," and I was just being like retardedly optimistic about it.
Hey man, one time, there's this guy who sometimes did stand up in Tulsa.
It's just
and
me. Oh,
He and he did like a lot of mushrooms and stuff. And one day I see that his account is posting like, "Hey, unscramble the word in this image and get a chance at some Bitcoin." And I was very stoned, to be fair, but still I was like, wait, this has to be a scam, right? And I'm like, that guy's fucking nuts. What if he's actually doing this? And I was like, that's not happening. I'm like, go ahead and try, dude. It's dog. Unscramble the word. It's dog. Just send him dog. And I sent them dog. I was like, dog. And I was like, all right, I hope I get $6,000 from this local open micer losing his mind.
What is he now?
Well, that's the thing. He didn't lose his mind. He just got his shit hacked, and yeah, it was of course a scam. It was just that avaricious little high part of my brain that was going, dude, maybe it's actually $9,000. Maybe you're actually gonna get rich from this.
People stay trying to like silence the avaricious parts of their minds. They, sometimes you got to let it out. I feel like sometimes it's important to get rich or die trying. Sometimes.
Yeah, I was like, hey, if he's losing it and giving it away, might as well be me picking it up, right? Luckily, that wasn't the case. It was just your garden variety scam. And I was like, dog, and they were like, great, now we need this information to give you the money. And I was like, wait, that's my information. I was like, wait, then you would, but that's how you would take that's like if,
Yeah, they did end up sending me the W-2 and stuff, and I also thought, well, it would be strange if I just gave someone that I don't even know where they're at my social security number on a W-2. I don't want to do that. And I guess the whole scam is that they get people, they send people a fake check that they put in their bank account, and then the bank says, "Oh, this isn't a real check. There's something wrong with it." or they get you to buy stuff and then they tell you, oh, but we sent you too much money. You need to send us money back, and then you end up sending them money back, which I'm sure people have fallen for that. But
Yeah.
that I would have on my own without my wife figured it out way before that.
I'm dumb enough to like follow basically any scam. Or if I'm not dumb enough, I will be high enough at some point
That's what I worry about.
in that day to follow almost any scam. I don't think I would get to the point that I actually get scammed. I don't know though. And with W-2, if somebody who had like a link, if I just saw a LinkedIn and they sent me a W-2, I'd be like, yeah, sure, here you go. Here's all the shit you want. Yeah, I would have got by
LinkedIn
your
stuff,
guy.
Yeah. LinkedIn
He would have had
stuff.
access to the $360 that I own.
The Xbox $360.
I mean, they are Xbox dollars. It's true.
They're X-Bucks. I am kind of like, I think I'm generally a negative person, and I try really hard not to be. And the thing about weed, I feel like, makes people more open to new stuff. It just makes you go, yeah, I never. But with alcohol, which is what I do all the time, I do alcohol. Anytime somebody tells me anything and I'm drunk, I'm like, shut the fuck up. It's not true. Like, they'd be like, hi, my name is, Tiffany. I'm from Ohio. I'm like, you fucking lying bitch. Bleh. No, you're not. So I should have just got drunk. Anytime somebody sends me a job offer, I should just start chugging to really reinforce, like,
It's good to be drunk in professional situations.
yeah.
I've found.
In China, for sure.
Yeah.
Most certainly. And if you're not drunk, they will get you drunk.
You wanna be drunk when you're trying to work.
I mean, for a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Working from home, gotta be drunk. Driving a tractor, a little buzz don't hurt. Makes the day go by faster.
Man, I wish I had been allowed to like drive the tractors and stuff.
I bet they let you do it now.
I
Do it today.
fucking doubt it. No, I've got less chance now than I did 25 years ago.
We just touch knees. I don't
Yeah, it's
like
gross.
that.
I need you to not wear shorts anymore.
Deal. All right.
That was the nastiest thing that's happened to me today. And I woke
She
up
got
shitting
touched by
into
a
my
real
own
man.
mouth.
Good God.
Yeah, I know.
You need a back brace? Or was it from the front? Good Lord. Did you shit in your mouth from the back?
Yeah.
Scorpion style. Shit in your mouth from the back.
The arachnid. Yeah.
My favorite, what was it? Yeah, it was a subreddit. My favorite subreddit for a very long time was called Scorpion something, and it's just compilations of videos of people running and falling, and they hit their
Ow.
so hard their legs curl up. It was the best, man. Like people running through the sand on a
Nah.
beach, and they trip and fall, and they hit, and their legs curl up.
I don't like that.
I loved it.
Are you ready to concede that I have more empathy?
Nah,
Okay.
no, because the world needs laughter. It's the best medicine.
Yeah, you're right, dude. I want to apologize on that wild goose chase I led you through yesterday with the gaming.
The gaming.
Yeah, badgering you to start up a new campaign on Three Kingdoms. Total War.
Yeah. And then you just stopped being excited.
I just don't like
two
the.
turns in.
I want to like the game. I just can't. I don't know what it is about the game.
Well, the game is about China, and your favorite Total War is about Japan.
I know, and that's the fucked up part that kills me.
I'm not gonna
because I
tell
love
anybody.
China.
I'm not gonna tell
Because it's my
Xi
favorite
Jinping
place.
that your favorite place is.
Please
Japan.
don't tell him that. Also, man,
For
have you?
peace.
I don't know if you've noticed this yet, but there's not a single person on TV in America who knows how to say his
Says
name.
his name right, yeah.
It's fucking insane.
It's weird.
like it's like okay, all the TV is like being made in. It's like, all right, where are you making this? Oh, is it a big fucking soundstage in like what, New York City? Yeah. Okay, and everybody here is like a professional broadcaster. You're all like journalists. You got like educations and shit. Also, if you're in a fucking big building, you're in a giant building in New York City, and there's like 10,000 people working
And
in the
you're already
building.
better than me.
Does anyone in the building speak Chinese? How about Is there a person in the building who speaks Chinese? Like, can you ask them? Can you just say, oh, hey, real quick, can you tell me how to say this name? Every time they say it, they're like, Chinese President Xi Jinping.
Or Zia. I hear Zia a lot.
Zia?
Zia.
Zia Ziping?
No, just
Zia Jinping?
Zia Ping.
Zia Ping?
No one, I've never heard anybody say Xi Jinping.
Right, and it's not even one of those things where it's like you got to distinguish the X sound from the SH sound. It's like, no, man, even just making an SH sound, because that's real. It's like they're using a sound that doesn't even exist in Chinese. Je. It does. You don't say je in Chinese. Show me
Say it in the French.
It's like, is he from fucking Beijing, France? Oh, Zhejiang. Oh, Xinhua Chancellor Zhejiang.
If you get a really thick, stupid French accent, it starts to sound like Chinese again.
It's a globe, you know. You roll all over that globe. But yeah, I mean, the fucking Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping. There you go.
Yeah. Xi Jinping. That's what I would say on WeChat when I was afraid to say his name. SHE JEANS. Xi Jeans.
Xi Jeans.
Xi Jeans.
I don't know. I
you love
like
the guy.
Shogun 2 so much more than I like Three Kingdoms, but it's like China's so much cooler than Japan. China's 1,000 times cooler than Japan. Japan has cooler looking stuff. Like that's Japan's the design studio. China's fucking living. China's going down to the damn fishing hole with some ciggies. You know?
They are. That's
yeah.
You don't have to go very far in any direction to find that. Come on.
Yeah. China's real time hanging out on the dang porch.
So how long until you think you go back? What are we talking here?
I don't know. I just wish they had cooler looking stuff.
In China. Well, they did in Shanghai.
I mean, traditional. I mean, yeah, but you can't go back, you know? It's like in Japanese history. It's like, I'm playing Shogun 2. It's like I'm looking at Three Kingdoms. It's like everybody's saying, it's like one of those goofy flags with all the tails on it, and then it's just a letter. It's just like, it's just a name. It's just like if I had a blue flag and I was like, write Cade on it, It sucks. Japanese, when the Japanese flags are like, all of them are fucking tight. They're like, oh, you're like, holy shit, is that from Metal Gear? Holy shit, is that from Zelda?
That's pretty cool.
Whoa, and it's like, I don't know, they look really cool.
Your name in white block lettering on a blue field would make me think it's like a huge pharmaceutical fucking umbrella corporation or something.
That's kind of what that looks like, or maybe an energy drink.
No, that's the opposite. It's got to be like gnarly, like scribbled. Extreme,
I always drink that Pocari Sweat.
Oh, that. Well, that's
Pocari
different.
Sweat.
That's Japanese, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's like the cutest little can.
It is a cute little can.
It's all blue.
It's a cute
It's got that
little
white
can.
text.
I never really liked it that much.
What?
I
I
tried
fucking
around
loved
you.
it.
I wanted to because I wanted to be as cool
Oh
as you.
well. Oh man, I don't know. I mean, I liked the drink quite a bit, but I mean, the can was why I picked it up in the first place.
Yeah.
I also like that it's just called Sweat. That's neat.
You have a thing where you're really into aesthetics, but also at the same time you're really into like getting more for your buck.
Yeah.
And sometimes, actually,
When
most
those
times
two things
they're
cross
at odds,
over, yeah.
And I never know which way you're gonna swing. And it's pretty daring to watch in real time. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should start a little betting pool. Little thing. It's like Japan's all got. It's like it's not just like the historic, like military stuff and everything. It's like Yakuza versus Triad. Their symbols. Yakuza have like these killer crests that look like the samurai clan crests, and then Triads are just like. They do that Chinese thing where it's like, oh, this number sounds like this word, and so, like this.
They invented comedy. You didn't know puns? They invented it.
Right, right. So it's just going to be a series of numbers that signify something, and so that's like a triad calling sign. It's just like, hey, it's
kinda like
632. I knew you would. I fucking knew you were going to say that.
It's kind
I was
of-
going to say it's like, oh, it's so utilitarian and boring. There's no artistry behind it. There's no symbolism behind. I mean, there is symbolism behind it, but there's not. There's nothing there for the eye at all. And I was going to say that, and then Ben was going, hey, you know what? You know what? I like that one. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, go on. Tell us why.
I don't think it's better.
You are pissing me off.
Okay, I'll stop.
Well, I can't
I'll just
believe
stop now.
Have you seen the prefecture flag?
Yeah, I've played Shogun too.
No.
Oh,
Modern,
you mean for just?
yeah, modern day Japan.
I don't know. You showed them to me.
Like
forever
prefecture
ago.
flags, like city flags. Oh, so good.
Yeah, Japan's.
The best.
Japan's probably
Real
better than
good.
China.
Come on.
Listen to yourself.
Come on.
Listen to yourself.
I mean, look, it's
If
not.
the cost of living was even anywhere comparable to China, you would be like, nope, Japan's the best.
I mean, cost of living is a big part of the reason China's better than Japan. You know? You can fucking live your damn life. You can take a damn break. I mean, if you're schlubbing around teaching English, not if you're like a migrant construction worker living in a corrugated steel barrack.
Give it a shot. Get a tan. Get some abs.
That was the worst, dude. That was the worst. Like, just going there in my mid-20s and then going into my like late 20s, getting just progressively more alcohol chubby, and every day just seeing fucking ripped ass fucking 68-year-old guys who are just in great shape. They're just It's nuts. It's nuts how many fucking ripped 70-year-olds there are just outside.
And their whole diet is rice, cigarettes, and baijiu.
Dude, it's crazy. The
and
fucking
they all look like Bruce Lee.
yeah, they're drinking. Yeah, they're doing that. They're doing that like hard manual labor in the sun, on like 100 proof alcohol.
Yeah. Men.
Just and just chain smoking, and then
Men with an effeminate language.
like I don't think it's an effeminate language, man. I don't think it's an effeminate language. What I think is that you were in that fucking bougie ass district with all those middle-aged Brits, and it was all dudes who just had Chinese wives, and you only ever heard women speak Chinese, or men who learned to speak Chinese from women. So it was white dudes going, ni hao.
That's how you speak Chinese.
I mean, I did for a little while.
You would.
I did
change
for a little
your
while.
Whole fucking
I
personality.
did,
the
and I
minute
caught
you
myself,
started
and I was like, this sucks. I was like, I sound like such a fucking bitch.
You
It was
were trying
one
to
night.
make yourself look
Dude.
so small. Like, yeah. So anyway, she took her titty out.
I'm not yelling about. No. I give them I use a gentlemanly tone. Okay, I use a scholarly tone. I use a Mandarin's voice.
Scholarly
Okay,
tone.
I use a Mandarin's voice. Okay,
Which is
when I
effeminate.
speak. It's not effeminate. It's controlled. There's a difference, all right? I know because I was speaking effeminate Chinese for a while, and one night I just maxed it out. I maxed out my fucking effeminate Chinese in a cab when I was drunk, and I was telling this driver to stop, and I heard myself,
thought you were
and
gonna
I was
suck his
like,
dick.
and I was like, I just made myself a little bit hard. Like, she sounded good. I was like, I was like, ting jia liao. I was like, just stop right here.舒服啊.
And he was like, "Ooh, shit."
I was like, hey boss, hey boss man, stop right here. 舒服啊.
I stopped by the bushes.
这边请啊，这边请可以啊。这边请可以啊。
Yeah, Mandarin, more like Mandarin, a country where they speak like women.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
You don't have to talk like a bitch.
All right.
You just have to.
I know the
fucking-
further north you go, the less it sounds.
There's also that. Yeah.
I understand that, but even in Shanghai,
But I mean, we were in the
which
South.
wasn't even
we were
like
down south.
extremely.
Yeah, but Shanghai's fucking like famously Pussyville, and when I say Pussyville is in like the dudes are pussies. Like that's Shanghai's whole reputation in China.
You love Shanghai,
I mean, yeah, I like Shanghai, but it's still
young
fucking.
princes and lords.
Yeah, no, but
gallivanting.
they are pussies. They are the.
Sure.
I mean, like, come on. I mean, like, yeah, Shanghai is pussies. China's not pussies. Any
like one of those rap podcasts now.
any
no,
fucking
Shanghai pussy.
No, it is though.
Whoa!
Any dragon-blooded Chinaman will tell you.
I'm walking around the room right now.
Ask him. Ask a Hunan man. Ask a Hunan man about Shanghai. Okay, he'll fucking tell you. Yeah, that's a Hunan man. He handles the spicy. You know what? He likes the spicy. He fucking craves the spicy. He can't live without it. He wakes up to it. You know what the Shanghai man does? He says, "Oh, could you put that away, please? I'm on an all sweet stuff and veggies diet. I'm on an
sounds
all
great.
ice cream diet." Shanghai food is bullshit. It's all desserts. Oh, except for those soup dumplings.
I feel like maybe 2 places in China you can live. There's only 2 places in China where you can live more than 2 years and not end up saying, "Man, the food here is bullshit."
No. No, you could. I mean, I don't know. You could be in
think it
Sichuan.
happens.
I bet you could be in Sichuan.
Sichuan's one of the places that
forever.
you're not going to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I remember trying to explain to people in Xiamen why their food sucked, and they were like, "Oh, you don't like Chinese food?" I'm like, "No. It's yours that's bad."
Oh, I like Chinese food.
no, Chinese food is great.
I don't like these super Metroids you people glom out of the ocean every day. Make me eat.
Yeah.
As it chews me on the way down.
There's like what? There's 8 traditional kinds of Chinese food, and like the shaman type is like one of them. Yeah, and the whole thing is just they'll always be like, "Oh, it's light flavors." It's like, you mean zero spice? You mean zero anything? It's like straight. It's ocean to the wok to the plate. You don't need other stuff in between.
Shamans
Why would
know-
you put something in between that? Why would you put some kind of sauce
Or salt.
on it? No, because that's going to be because that flavor is too strong. People will always be like, "Oh, that flavor is too much. I'm afraid of it." And it's like, but the flavor of just a squid is not too strong. Just a squid who you killed
The justice
2
squid.
seconds ago.
Shaman's known
That's not too strong.
For 2 things, slime and crime.
A stingray's mouth. That's not too strong. You know.
Yeah, that's one of those. How do you eat a stingray's mouth? Because it is delicious. It's literally negative.
It's the most
it's a
delicious
hole.
part.
The rim?
It's
the
the
lips?
most. The middle.
I don't know about this one, dog.
No, this is fine. It's like you said, we put in our time. We were there. And,
were there.
And when I
You're
say
right.
put in our time, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. I actually do love the place. I liked being there. I like everybody. I don't like everybody. I like a lot of people I met there. Chinese people, fucking top three nationalities for me, easy.
I think shaman people know that their food is not, especially by foreigners. They know and they laugh.
I love
about
shaman. I like shaman people. The food, I mean, the
like
local
everything but the
cuisine.
food.
The local, yeah, exactly.
It stinks.
It's a great place. The food sucks.
It's really bad.
Like, yeah, the way I would try to explain to the shaman people that their food sucks is that, I don't know, I'd be like, all right, have you traveled around China? Like, when you're traveling, how many shaman restaurants do you see? Like, outside of this town? Just, it's zero. They aren't there. It's like, can you find me a Sichuan restaurant somewhere? Can you find me a Sichuan restaurant in any neighborhood in any city in China?
You know what?
Yeah.
What a lot of them say though is, well, the seafood cannot be as fresh as it is in shaman, so they know not to try.
You're fooling yourselves.
I've been hit with that before.
Shaman, you need to just convert. I'm doing this for you. I'm
they should just
fucking
go-
trying to help you.
Just go full Hong Kong. Like they have
Yeah,
slimy
yeah,
weird shit
yeah,
too,
exactly.
But
Go
they
full
figured
Hong
out
Kong.
a way to make it.
They
like,
really
good.
did. They really did.
You know?
I mean, it's not in my
They got
top
dim
3.
sum.
The Guangdong stuff, that down south stuff, is still it's not in top 3, but it's it's top 5.
You can eat it without worrying.
It's better than shaman
You're gonna
stuff.
bite into like a
It's better than
slime
shaman's.
monster.
You got more variety too.
Yeah. Love it there. It's great.
Hong Kong's pretty badass. It's like a microcosm of the whole world, because there's like You got everything just right there next to each other. You can feel like you're in the jungle. You can feel like you're in the biggest city on earth, like it's fucking Blade Runner.
It's true.
There's like,
There's
just
a lot
all
of
kinds
people that hate you for being there.
all
a lot
kinds
of
of
people that want you
fucking,
there.
all kinds of languages.
Languages.
There's fucking languages all over the place. You walking around the street and you going, holy shit, look at these fucking languages everywhere.
Langoliers.
One time I was in the like border city of China and Mongolia, and while they changed the tires on the thingies on the train, and
What?
yeah, they have to change them at the border. It takes like 4 hours. They have to change the
tires
wheels
on the train?
Well, not the tires, but the wheels.
Really?
They have to change the wheels because they have different sized tracks. Yeah, because they gave Mongolia like I don't know, $1 trillion to build like a railroad that was modernized, and then they were just like, never mind, we're gonna use it for I'm gonna use it for a new.
More horses.
We're like, yeah, tricked you. This is all going to compound bows.
To pay
You
our
guys are
horses to
getting,
work at
we're gonna
McDonald's.
about to get you back, but no, I think the president just like built a new palace or something, but it takes like 4 hours to change them, and I just remember seeing all these places where it was like the shop had signage in like Chinese and Cyrillic and Mongolian script, which looks like Tibetan script. You know, it's like that vertical. It's wild,
Like-
and that's like,
Book of the Dead shit.
yeah. Yeah, that was the weirdest trio of languages I've seen on signage before.
If you want to know how cool China is, just talk to any foreigner there that's not from the US, Australia, or the UK. And you'll generally get a pretty good.
Those are the bitchinest national,
They-
the most
love
complaininest.
to bitch
Any
about
commonwealth, yeah. Anything sprouting out of the Isles can really complain.
They do. French people don't even have a problem with it, and they.
Well, it's because they, they already stink.
They ended up in Shaman because they were
know.
like,
I don't know. It
Father,
smells exactly like my bedroom.
this
It's like,
is
I mean,
slime.
they are the two. They are both like some snail-eating. There's some of the snail-eatingest people. We got pretty into those little mollusks, though. What do we
squirters
call
and
them? The squirters.
Well, they do squirt at you. The ones you got to pry out of the shell. you know?
Yeah.
Those
Yeah,
were
those
good.
are fun. I like those. I like that they just squirt at you.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun too.
No.
You walk up to the cart and they're like all squirting.
Yeah, they're about to get eaten.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Get a few left.
Doesn't
Get a few more squirts out before I get thrown in with these chili peppers.
God damn, those were good.
I miss those squirters. Yeah, there's nothing like a good bit of gutter oil.
Do you remember the team that manned that cart? That
Fuck
fucking
yeah.
Miyazaki ass magic cart come rolling up the size of like 2 trucks. The seafood cart.
Oh, that was badass.
Like,
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
were-
that was
they
cool
were like
as hell.
missing eyes and arms and shit. They were
Yeah.
just swinging around.
Yeah.
Placing orders and tables.
They looked like some old South Pacific pirates.
They did.
They coming up, yeah.
a
They're coming
carnival
up on
seafood.
that cart, and the cart's holding like it looks like it's Howl's Moving Seafood cart. It's
Yes.
fucking. There's like 8 feet of just stuff stacked on it. Yeah, that was badass.
Pots and pans and shit.
Pots and pans, big styrofoam crates full of critters.
And they only appear when the sun goes down.
You're like well after the sun goes down.
And they can't be touched by the light of the sun.
Only at sea.
They dwell at the bottom.
Prefecture flags, man, they're great.
Okay.
There's some other places. There's a lot of places that do way better than the U.S. on that. Russia's got good flags for its subdivisions. I was looking through Mexican states today. I want to get more. I want to be more knowledgeable about subnational divisions of foreign countries. I was going through Mexican states, but I got stopped because there was a picture of the governor of Baja California, and she's fucking hot.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think they might have found her on Telemundo. Look her ass up.
I think you're wrong, but I'll check to make sure.
Yeah, you better look. You better check just to make sure. The governoress.
The governess.
Yeah, that's the one.
Baja. Governor Well, you mean, okay.
Yeah, Baja California. Yeah.
But it says Alfonso Garcia Gonzalez.
No, that's not him.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool
It's
stuff.
just a pretty weather lady.
Exactly. We need more of that.
Man, what did she do to get there? And what does she do to stay there?
I was just thinking about what a boss move fucking New Mexico was in just international bullying. That's like real international bullying Hall of Fame stuff, I think.
We have a bunch of other new stuff, though.
Yeah, I know, but like taking over part of a country and then making it a state and then being like, it's the new your country. And then they're like, can we check it out? And they're like, no.
No. And on top of that, we're going to enact a bunch of policies that keeps you in crushing poverty for a very long time.
You can't come up here.
Also, you better send us drugs. We're going to try to kill you if you come over, but we still need some of those drugs if you don't mind. On the double.
We will keep buying the drugs and making them and putting up the policies that make it a fucking horror show.
I guess we really should. Oh, what's
If you just legalized it, that's the seal of Baja California. It's pretty fucking sick. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's got one of the stronger ones in Mexico. I think Baja California and probably maybe Veracruz. Those are both top tier seals on Mexican states. But
It looks like a Dark Souls seal.
yeah, yeah, they're really praising the sun on that thing.
All right.
But yeah, I gotta get through more Mexican states.
We all do one day. You know.
Yeah.
Woof. Well, I think we're out of steam on this one. We did it.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. We can have short ones, right?
Well, this one's not even that short. It's just a stubborn 50 instead of a clean hour. I don't really.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
right.
good. Wait, is there anything we need to wrap up? I don't know. Sometimes we go off on so many tangents and then later I think like, oh fuck, I meant to go back around to that thing because I wanted to talk about that. But
I don't know if you finished your spiel on being Joseph Smith for Islam. Joseph Islam.
mostly I just want to make sure that any organization that I'm part of gets us to space,
Right.
like gets humanity all through the stars.
So, I'm not saying you don't want us to take better care of the earth, but on your list of priorities, you know, how high is it? That was you. You spun around and touched my knee.
Go on.
Burn it off. How high on your list of priorities is
That's number 2.
Taking better care of
Getting. Well, no, it's number 1 because you got to do that.
Do you
Yeah.
just want to trash it
It's
for all
tied.
the resources and then get the hell out of here?
What the fuck? No. Everybody always assumes that. That's a weird thing that comes
That's why
up.
I'm asking.
Okay. All right.
That's why I'm asking.
All right. I'm sensitive about this because anytime I bring it up, I've had people be like, yeah, I don't think it's really right to just fuck up the earth and then leave it behind. It's like, where in my plan did I say fuck up the earth? What part of the plan says fuck? All right, so the plan is we fucking trash this place.
Where
and then we
had
go to
this-
space and be like, peace, elephants.
This
I hope
10-page
you fuckers die.
PDF that I printed out for you, did it say that I wanted to fuck
Yeah,
up the earth?
exactly. No, it's like, no, I'm thinking, it's like, we're thinking about getting a lake house. It's like, so you're going to burn down your fucking house?
I'm sure a lot of people have paid for a lake house with the insurance from their burned down house.
That's true.
I would not be above that.
I don't think that we can buy new planets with the insurance from Earth, though.
Depends on what the aliens are charging.
I mean, yeah, it depends on like who we run into out there. I mean, like
Alien real estate agents
If we
and
meet,
shit.
that's the other thing. Like if we meet some guys who, fucking, we've got to join their federation or something, and we're not going to be top dog. That's fine. We just do that, and then we convert them to Islam from the inside.
Spacelum. I would like to be in a galactic federation, but I also hate the idea of homeowners associations. So for me, I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that out while I'm taking a good long shit one day. You know what I mean? Because I want to have a planet and I want to do what I want with the planet. I have the planet's best interests at heart. But if somebody comes along and says, hey, Super volcano, much? How about you fucking do? I'm like, buddy, maybe we want the volcano here. Maybe we enjoy the super volcano on this particular planet. You know, I don't want aliens coming around telling us how to fucking terraform a thing that we bought with our own fucking space credits.
See, you're trying to do this shit in space. You can't do that anymore. We got to get in line. Everybody's got to get in line.
My brain's too
You're
small
trying
to
to
go
do-
to space.
You're trying to do liberty, and you know, you're trying to have your homestead, your off-grid Black Rifle Coffee Company, fucking
Almost got that. Yeah.
space
I saw it there and I was like, oh, I've heard of it.
Spacestead. Yeah, you want a little moonstead where you can be like, fucking, you know, just sitting out
moonstead.
there.
Moonstead sounds like a guy that invented something in the 20s and then it got stolen from him by Edison.
Yeah.
Ralph Moonstead invented the light bulb until that
Yeah.
avaricious Thomas Edison came around.
Yeah, Moonstead is mostly remembered as a mass killer because he lost his shit after
Scrooge McMoonstead lost his shit.
Thomas Edison stole his patent. Yeah.
Well, that's capitalism, dog.
Yeah, and that's what you're trying to do in space, right? It's chaos. I'm trying to
Maybe, yeah.
fucking get everything in order up there, inshallah.
I'm trying to get in the warp and see what's going on out there. I'm trying to get in the deep. See what
Yeah,
I
you're
can-
trying to just
see what I
jump
can-
into the warp with a shotgun and you know, you're like 64-star American flag. And
Come on, man. That would
69 stars.
69 stars in space? Shit.
That actually, I mean, I don't know. That's kind of cool.
That would be pretty fucking cool. I want to be the lake people of
But
space.
you know, it's not going to get anything done. It's not going to get anything done. You're just going to jump through the warp and fucking get a lot of daemons.
I want to be blasting Kid Rock country songs, blasting through warps,
This is all
sawed-off space rifles,
irresponsible as hell, basically.
drinking space rifle coffee
No, you got to
with my Space Force
Black Void
veterans.
Coffee Company.
It'll put tentacles in your soul. I got to finish that video for Ron's.
Yeah. So,
Coming soon. All right. Nah, that's good. That was pretty nice. I might have to take a shit soon, actually. So,
all right. All right.
okay. Goodbye.